G'day traders, this is Sam from Trade to Prosper. Today is Wednesday the 10th of May. Continuing on with the PEPE story, and I'm afraid it's not good news from what I've seen. If you watched my previous video, so this is a follow-up video from my last two videos, we were looking for a base 4, which is up here, probably down here now. I don't think that's going to happen, and I'll give you the reason. This is a deep pullback. It's a selling off structure. So from there all the way down there, it's like 85%. So 85% means the winds are gone, and that was its bear market. Now, are there people still interested in the meme? Don't know, but I just don't see the the risk to reward gain from this, especially on meme coin. It's got no utility. It's got nothing. It's just one on hype, and the hype was sold, as I understand, when more and more exchanges put on PEPE. Those people who bought it from the DEX exchanges, they would have moved their coins to the where there's more liquidity, and those sold them off easily on the centralized exchanges. So I think that was the what initiated this sell-off as well as this. You can see this big move. Now, what we can see is when I do my Fibonacci from the top to the bottom, hit the 618 level. So 618 level is the magic number, guys. If you don't know, they actually hit the 0.68, including the wicks. So what we're doing is, what's happening is, yep, it wicked back up. It's finding support. There's a few wicks there, as you can see. So pressure is upwards. I see the 0.5, and what I'll do is try to go back up, but at the most it'll be probably here and then back down again, and then range, and I would see something like that probably taking place. The hype's gone, I think, in terms of this. The people have pretty much cashed in. So if you're one of those that came in late, tough. So the parabolic curve, there are two models, one with base 3 and one with base 4. Base 4 is not coming up. Just based on this structure, it's too much of a pullback. So the trend's gone. And if we look at our tools, MACD on the 12-hour, even though it's got the 10 and 20 moving average here, which is almost like a cradle, but see the indecisiveness there, that just tells me that, nah, it's not going to happen. The FOMO, there might be some inexperienced people that will jump back in, but I see that from this small time perspective, it's accumulation, and I'll be looking for the 1 to this range for a maximum and then pull back. And so if that was the case, we can see maybe that. And let's just do this for a sec. Actually, I'll do it on another chart. Give me a sec. I'll save it. Oh, bugger. Let's do this. Just clean it up for a sec and I'll pause. Now that I've cleaned that up a bit, interesting to see that when I do a swing high to swing low Fibonacci, it's 0.786. There is that slight possibility. Let's have a look at this. Okay, so this 618 is there. So if we're going to be bullish, we need to pass this level, and we've got this trend line. So yeah, I think it can pass. Like I said, it's like a bit of an accumulation structure. However, this could be a fake out and then back down. If this is a downtrend, guys, the fake out is definitely there. I would be looking to short. See the volume here. Volume doesn't really, it's not the same, but then again, that doesn't matter because we're looking at big get, so we don't have a total view of volume. However, I see this level of previous support is going to act like resistance. This could, if on short time frame, we'll have a look at that, and I think that's a good position to short, tell the truth. Now, guys, in my group, I did mention this. Actually, it was further up from here. We took a short from there. So I did a real good trade, and I took profit there, and I pretty much did that and I was looking to short again. Actually, I can't remember where it was, and I killed my my short. So actually, so I want to do two shorts with perpetual, and actually, sorry, one short and one long, and that was my long while I had the short in, and my long cancelled out my short. Bummer. So got to be careful. I think it was on KuCoin or Bybit, but you can't have short and long at the same time, unfortunately. Bummer. So I learned the hard lesson there for perpetual. But I do feel like this is going to be a point of rejection if it gets to that level. Why? If we put our 618 there, our ones there, okay, let's have a look. Let's do that. So our support actually is right there. So this is a buying climax. This is going to be nasty, guys. There's another scenario. That is definitely a buying climax. Now, I don't think if this was to go bullish, we can look at this level, and it's very possible that this can still climb. I see this as a resistance potentially, but it can probably climb up to this level. And so what we have is a buying climax, an upthrust that's pretty much failed. So this is an automatic response, and so we can still get to this level with this breakout trade. At the moment, there's only two touches. I still see this coming down, and maybe then we retest this. But this is our local resistance. If we break above that, then we have this level, and so on. So, as I said, this could be a fake out and then back down and the double bottom before we go up. And that's where you will probably need to have a look. But it is a macro Wyckoff structure. I see this as a target if it was to break up to the top. But is it worth it? Let's have a look. From here to there, 82%, 60%. Could be good. That is the bullish scenario. The bearish scenario is that we get a rejection here and we pull back down as a faker. So there we go. This is not looking positive. What I like to see from this perspective, this indicator, let's have a look. On the 12, where's this? It doesn't even come into it. Can't do the maths. Not enough data. So I like to see these two cross over into the above 50% level. So we got that. And we got that. They need to cross over for blue sign as well as above 50% before I can start becoming bullish. And then we'll see how we go. But at the moment, there is no trade. I think there might be a bit of slightly sideways range and then a breakout trade. We have that resistance, clear resistance there on the 12-hour, and there's a lower wick, so there's upward pressure. So I do feel like it's going to go up. However, how high is the question. So we've got our major fibs here equates to the 618 level there. So I'm going to leave it at that. There's a lot you have to consider. I will put small, high level trade, a high leverage trade. So a small trade with high leverage to make sure you don't lose too much if it goes bearish. I'm going to leave that, guys. Please give me a like and share. Come and join our channel. Talk to you soon. Cheers.